This video is going to be concerning the video that I recently, not too long ago, made. It's called More of My Spiritual Experiences and slash the power of the third eye. Now, in that video, I talked about how I projected and I wound up in another dimension. Okay, and I witnessed this dying planet with all these people that look like a mix between African and Mexican. They look like a new race, okay, except they had like a glow to them. Now, I said I had my ideas of what happened on that planet, and I do, and I understand what happened on that planet because I was there. I just didn't go into it on that video. But what had taken place as far as this planet becoming a dying planet was that these women were shown no love at all. And because these women were shown no love, the planet felt it. The planet didn't feel love. Okay, because women are an extension of the planet. Okay? And this planet, literally what I was witnessing was a dying planet, dying. It was literally dying of a heartache. Okay? These women had been murdered by all of these men. Okay? And of course, we know that life can't be reproduced without a woman's aid. Ain't no man giving birth to no child. Okay? So, all planets are living beings, and they feel. Okay? And if a woman is an extension of the planet, then that planet felt that pain coming from these women. Therefore, the planet was infected. The planet was corroded. Okay? Think about this now. And the vine that I had generated so much love and compassion into, the planet didn't even feel love at all. Because the women were not loved at all. Okay? And if the woman is not loved, the children are not loved. How can you love your children and you don't love the women or the women that gave birth to your children? The children are not going to even look at you in the right format as far as a fatherly figure if you don't love the mother of your child. Because it's like it just come that way. You can't have one without the other. And what I realized, what I needed to do, I said, you know what, I got to help this planet. So I grabbed the vine. Now we know that vines are extensions of nerves. Okay, just like long hair, dreadlocks has an extension of nerves. So we know that these vines, I knew it. That's why I grabbed the vine. I know that vines are an extension of nerves, and the nerves were shot due to mistreatment, okay, of these women, which are extensions of the earth or that planet. So I generated so much love. I told the planet literally, I love you. I generated so much compassion to that planet to where I could literally see the light going through the vines, aka veins, of that planet, and I could see light causing this planet to regenerate with life. Okay? Love is life. So that's how they came about, and that's my closure. Okay, as far as that video I made concerning, I had my ideas of what took place on that planet. So for instance, right, in case you didn't understand it, if everybody was to show no love to a woman on the planet, no compassion, this is what would take place. I saw the shit. I don't think y'all understand the connection. Okay, so if you read Source Field Investigation by David Wilcock, they took some saliva, put it in a test tube, took a polygram, took the polygram, pointed it towards the test tube with the saliva in it. The guy's saliva, the actual guy himself, at a certain time he would become frustrated because he was supposed to meet his son at the airport. His son didn't show up at the right time. He was frustrated. The polygram started going off at that same time. Okay? So, even though the guy was miles away in a whole nother country, or another state. Bottom line, he was miles away. The polygram was able to pick up on his emotions through the saliva. See, y'all don't understand that we are interconnected, okay? And a woman is an extension of whatever planet it is that she's from. So these people that have been mistreating these men, that have been mistreating all these women, were suffering and looking so sad and depressed, because when I saw them, they all had their head down, and I felt that pain and the helplessness coming from them. When I saw them, I could feel it. It penetrated my auric field with a very strong intensity. Okay, so I knew that they fucked up. Okay, and because they messed up like that towards them women, they couldn't even get nourishment from the planet. See, this is how they found out with the test tube, as far as the polygram being pointed towards them. What happens is, one of the scientists called his friend, the friend that had the saliva in the test tube, and he asked him, at such and such time, what happened? He said, oh, I was frustrated with my son because, or the airline, because the plane didn't show up at the proper time that it was supposed to show up. Then he said, what happened at another time? He said, because the polygram went off at a certain time. For every time frame that an incident took place that frustrated the man, or the man was in a frenzy, the polygram went off at that same time that he had documented it, and it was something that had happened to that man at that exact same time that the polygram went off. The polygram, of course, that was pointed towards the test tube with the saliva in it. So I'm telling y'all, these women are interconnected with this planet. This is why love is life. And if then nobody show no love to these women on this planet, we will have the same exact outcome. You ain't got to believe the shit. I'm telling you what I know. This shit is scientifically proven that an extension of something is felt somewhere else, wherever it may be, especially if it is on a global scale. If that test tube can pick up the frequency emitting from that man, that polygram could pick up on it in a tube saliva. Now, let me repeat myself. What does that tell you on a global scale concerning an extension of the planet Earth, which are women? Y'all think about this shit. Until then, learn to love each other and kill the ego. Peace.